And I think one of the other rules around communicating with people is to recognise that we all have different needs. So not everyone with a disability is the same. I might have particular needs around my inability to sign, my inability to fill out a form. Other people might have particular needs around their vision or around not understanding complex information. So the most important thing you can do if you want to know how to best assist the person is to just ask them. Don't assume. Ask them, how's the best way that I can help you?
The first thing would be if there's a TTY number advertised and people call it, often the call isn't answered because no one knows how to use the device. Secondly, staff misunderstanding what the complaint's about because there is no communication partner as part of that process. And third, it would be having agencies like VicDeaf who then actually have to make the complaint on the deaf person's behalf because there's no way for them to access that to make a complaint personally. So all of those have a huge impact, and the first being that the participant or the client becomes really frustrated, probably will give up and actually not bother trying to follow it through, and then they'll actually just lose faith in the service.
Always speak to the person with a disability. Speak to them directly, recognising that they are the person who you're communicating with. Even if they're there with an interpreter, even if they're with a carer, you should always speak to the person with a disability first.
The patient number 2 and number 3
Firstly, asking about people's needs is really important. When you're talking to someone who's under 18, it's really good to let them know up front that you might have to disclose certain information if they tell you that they're being abused or neglected. But it's also really important to think about how you communicate with young people a bit differently. So young people tend to be sometimes more comfortable with technology. So make sure you've got a work phone or a work Facebook account or a work Skype channel that you can use to contact young people and talk to them about what they need. When we've had good experiences with services, it's been when they've recognised that a young person might be vulnerable, they might be a bit stressed or feeling like they can't speak up because there's a real power imbalance, and they've actually offered for the young person to have advocacy involved in the process from the start or from a point where they've realised that things are not going well.
Ask the person, what is it that you need? How can I help you? In what way can I assist you today?